Hi, my name is Karen Bell, and I'm the owner of Bavette Boucherie. We are a whole animal butcher shop as well as a full service restaurant. We've been open for 7.5 years in the 3rd Ward of Milwaukee. We are a very small kitchen. When we first opened, we actually weren't a restaurant at all. So we've had to build a kitchen within a space that wasn't meant to have a kitchen in it, which has been interesting. So the cook and hold has been great for a number of reasons. It's able to do a multitude of functions, and we're able to cook things slowly overnight. It doesn't need to be underneath a hood, which is great for us for space saving. So we use our cook and hold for a lot of different types of dishes for our menu. We use a lot of the braising, so we have the huge part of the beef, basically the chuck, that we don't really sell. So we braise that very slowly, and then we pick that meat, and it goes on a sandwich, a braised beef sandwich. We also do our barbecue pork, low and slow in the cook and hold. Roast beef we do using the probe. And we've been using the probe a lot for a lot of meat items like rack of lamb, lamb loins, pork loins, whole chickens, where we do most of the cooking in the cook and hold, so it has the benefit of cooking really slow and low, so it's very tender and stays very juicy. And then we finish it either in a saute pan or in our oven, which also then gives the added benefit of the brown meat or getting a little sear or crust on something. So we're on our 2nd cook and hold oven. The first one we've had for about 6 years now, so almost from the beginning, from when we were open. The 2nd cook and hold that we have just has more technology to it, is a lot larger, which is great. We're using the probe function a lot more, which I'm loving, playing around with that in different recipes, which just gives a little bit more of an accurate process. We chose the cook and hold because we do a lot of slow cooking, braises, kind of maximizing a lot of the cuts that people don't want to buy are the cuts of meat that lend themselves really well to slow cooking, slow and low. So we do a lot of that cooking, and the cook and hold is great for that. It minimizes the loss when you're braising of the meat, and then also of the cooking liquid, which we use for sauces after. So we do a lot of overnight cooking with our cook and hold, which really streamlines the process. With labor, we don't have to have someone watching it. We get it prepared and then put it in the oven and go home, and it's done in the morning. As well, we really only have one traditional convection oven besides the cook and hold. So in order to do slow and low, we won't be able to do anything else during the day with that oven. And that's our main oven for finishing sandwiches, for roasting things, for anything that we need high heat for. So it would be virtually impossible to do everything that we wanted to do without the cook and hold. So we have just begun to use the Chef Link. I'm not the most technology advanced person, but I am able to, if I'm at home, do recipes at home and have them, inputted that I can input, and then the staff can just go ahead and select that recipe when it's time to cook it at the end of the night. Also, I haven't really done this, but I know we can take a look at the cooking process throughout the night to make sure everything is, working well and doing what it's supposed to. So I would recommend a cook and hold oven for other restaurants. There are a lot of benefits. I think the main one, at least, for us, is not having to have it underneath the hood is really key. You can put it anywhere in the kitchen. It doesn't take up that valuable, expensive space of a hood. And then the consistency component of it and the product loss. Consistency is amazing always, and then the loss of product when you're doing slow and low in the cook and hold is very minimal. Thanks for having me at this cook and hold launch event. It's been a lot of fun, and we love our cook and hold. If you're ever in the Milwaukee area, come by and see us.